All right, get ready because today we're diving deep into something you might think you know all about, your gut. But trust me, we're going way beyond just digestion. Today we're uncovering all the hidden superpowers of this incredible organ. Our guide on this journey is an article by Health and Wellbeing coach Dawud Osborne, who's going to help us understand just how vital a healthy gut is to feeling fantastic inside and out.
You know, it's funny. We often think of the gut as just this, well, food processing plant.
Right.
But in reality, it's like this secret command center running the show for so many things. You're
Right.
talking about immunity, mood, even how your hormones behave.
Okay, so let's get into it. This article says that like 70 to 80% of our immune system is actually lives in our gut.
Crazy, right?
Can you believe that?
It's amazing.
It's like the Pentagon of our body's defenses right there in our belly.
It's true. And just like a fortress needs strong walls, a healthy gut lining keeps those nasty invaders out
Right.
while letting the good stuff like nutrients and vitamins pass through.
All right. Okay.
So if you're always getting sick or feeling run down, you might want to check in with your gut.
Oh,
Could be sending out an SOS.
that makes a lot of sense. But here's where things get really interesting to me, the gut-brain connection. Have you ever noticed how like a big, delicious meal can leave you feeling super relaxed and happy?
It's the best.
That's your gut literally sending good vibes to your brain.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
There's this constant communication
Hmm.
between your gut and brain, and the main highway is the vagus nerve.
Oh, okay.
Think of it as a high-speed internet cable, just constantly sending messages back and forth.
Okay, so it's like it's bidirectional. It's not just one way.
Totally.
Okay.
Cool. And get this, your gut produces around 90% of your body's serotonin,
What?
that feel-good hormone everyone's always talking about.
90%? Wow. So if our gut's feeling off, is it safe to say that our brain might be feeling a little off too?
Mm.
Like, could a grumpy gut actually lead to mood swings or even like anxiety?
Absolutely, it's a possibility. When your gut's unhappy, it can totally affect your mood, sleep,
Yeah.
even how you handle stress. It's all connected.
This is blowing my mind. I am starting to see the gut in a whole new light. But wait, there's more, right? What about this whole gut bacteria and hormone connection? I have to admit, the idea of like tiny bacteria controlling my hormones is a little intimidating.
It's definitely complex,
Right.
but so fascinating.
Yeah.
Think of those trillions of bacteria in your gut like a bustling city,
Okay.
each with their own job.
Yeah.
And one of their big roles is influencing your hormones.
Okay. But how does that work?
Give me an example.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about estrogen. You know, that hormone that plays a huge role in women's health.
Yep.
Some of those gut bacteria are actually involved in processing estrogen,
Okay.
helping your body keep things balanced.
Right.
But if those bacterial communities get thrown off, it can lead to too much or too little estrogen.
Yep.
And that can lead to all sorts of issues, from irregular periods to more serious conditions like PCOS.
So basically, keeping those little gut bacteria happy is a big deal, especially for women's health.
Huge.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And it doesn't stop there. The gut also plays a major role in how your body absorbs nutrients.
Okay.
It's like the gatekeepers, making sure all those vitamins and minerals from your food actually get into your bloodstream,
Right.
to fuel your body.
So what happens if that gatekeeper's not doing its job properly?
Well, imagine you're trying to build a house,
Uh-huh.
but the delivery truck keeps losing crucial supplies.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of what happens when your gut isn't absorbing nutrients efficiently. You might be eating a healthy diet, but your body isn't getting the full benefit.
Right.
This can lead to, deficiencies in important vitamins like B12 or iron, which can cause fatigue,
Oh, well.
weakness, a
Gotcha.
whole host of other problems.
So we've got immunity, mood, hormones, and nutrient absorption. The gut is basically a multitasking superstar.
It is.
But there's one more connection I want to explore. How does gut health relate to preventing serious illness, like heart disease or even cancer?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
And it's an area where research is constantly evolving.
Right.
But what we're seeing is that a healthy gut plays a key role in reducing chronic inflammation.
Okay. But how does it do that?
Well, remember how we talked about the gut lining acting as a barrier?
Yeah.
When that barrier gets weakened, which can happen because of a number of things that shouldn't be getting into your bloodstream can slip through.
Right.
This can trigger an inflammatory response.
Yeah.
And chronic inflammation is a major driver of many chronic diseases, from heart disease
Right.
to type 2 diabetes to certain types of cancer.
So keeping our gut healthy is about way more than just avoiding a tummy ache.
You got it.
It's about protecting our overall health, in the long run.
Big time.
But let's be real, Our modern lifestyles are not exactly known for being gut-friendly, are they?
No, it's true.
I'm talking processed food, stress, lack of sleep,
Yeah.
the whole shebang.
Mm.
So how much of an impact does this have on our gut health?
You're hitting the nail on the head. All of those things you mentioned, they can really wreak havoc on our gut.
Yeah.
It's like constantly throwing wrenches into this delicate, intricate machine.
Right.
Let's break down some of the biggest gut busters,
Okay.
shall we?
Let's do it. I have a feeling we're all guilty of at least a few of these. So first up, on the list of gut-unfriendly habits, poor nutrition. We all know that processed foods, sugary drinks, and unhealthy fats aren't doing us any favors, but how are they impacting our gut specifically?
Well, think of your gut like a garden.
Okay.
If you're constantly feeding it junk food and sugary drinks, it's like planting weeds instead of nourishing plants.
Okay.
Those processed foods lack the fiber and nutrients that your good gut bacteria need to thrive.
Yeah.
So they start to dwindle
Right.
while the bad bacteria take over,
Yeah.
leading to inflammation and all sorts of imbalances.
So it's like we're starving the good guys and throwing a feast for the bad guys.
Exactly.
Not exactly a recipe for a happy gut.
Exactly. And then there's the issue of a sedentary lifestyle.
Right.
We're spending more and more time sitting down,
Yeah.
whether it's at our desks, commuting,
Right.
or just relaxing at home.
Mm-hmm.
And all that sitting can actually slow down the movement of food through your digestive system,
Right.
which is called gut motility.
Gut motility. It's like the gut's internal dance that keeps things moving along, right?
Precisely. And when that dance slows down, it can disrupt the balance of your gut microbiome,
Oh, okay.
leading to digestive issues and even affecting your metabolism.
Okay, so we need to get those guts grooving. I guess that means ditching the Netflix binges and getting up and moving more often.
You got it.
Yeah.
Even small amounts of movement throughout the day can make a difference.
Yeah.
Take the stairs instead of the elevator.
Right.
Go for a walk during your lunch break.
Okay.
Or even just do some stretches while you're watching TV. Every little bit helps.
Okay, cool. So we've covered poor nutrition and lack of exercise. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. Stress. I mean, let's face it, stress is a part of life.
Oh, yeah.
But how is it specifically messing with our guts?
Well, imagine your gut is like this delicate ecosystem.
Okay.
When you're stressed, your body releases hormones like cortisol,
Right?
which can actually change the composition of your gut bacteria.
Oh, wow.
It's like a storm rolling through your gut,
Mm.
disrupting the balance and potentially leading to inflammation.
So stress is basically giving those bad bacteria a free pass to wreak havoc in our guts.
Unfortunately, that's a pretty accurate analogy.
Oh, no.
And to make matters worse, stress can also weaken the gut lining,
Oh,
making it more vulnerable to damage.
great.
It's like poking holes in your gut's protective shield.
Okay, so we need to chill out, not just for our sanity, but for our gut health too.
Absolutely.
Any tips for taming the stress monster and protecting our gut from its wrath?
Absolutely. It's all about finding what works for you. Whether it's yoga, meditation, spending time in nature, or listening to music,
Right.
prioritizing stress management is key for a happy gut.
It's like giving our gut a spa day, a little pampering and relaxation to keep it functioning at its best.
Exactly. And speaking of things that can disrupt the gut,
Mm,
let's talk about antibiotics.
okay.
While they're essential for fighting infections,
Right.
overusing them can be like dropping a bomb on your gut microbiome,
Yeah.
wiping out both the good and the bad bacteria.
So it's all about using them wisely.
Yes.
And maybe considering probiotics afterward to help restore the good guys?
Precisely. Probiotics can help replenish the beneficial bacteria in your gut after a round of antibiotics.
Right.
It's like reseeding your gut garden with healthy plants after a storm.
Probiotics, they're like the gut's best friend. And finally, let's not forget about the importance of sleep. We all know how groggy and irritable we can feel after a bad night's sleep. But how is it affecting our gut?
Well, research is showing that poor sleep patterns can actually disrupt the gut microbiome as well.
Really?
It's like depriving your gut of the rest it needs to function properly.
So aiming for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep is like giving your gut a chance to like recharge and reboot.
Exactly. It's all about creating a healthy sleep routine and making sure your bedroom is conducive to restful sleep. Think dark, quiet, and cool.
Right. Okay. So we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
And it's clear that our modern lifestyles can really take a toll on our gut health.
It's true.
But before we get too overwhelmed, let's shift gears and talk about what happens when things go wrong.
Okay.
What are some of the health issues that can pop up when our gut is crying out for help?
That's a great question. And the answer might surprise you. It's not just about digestive problems like bloating, gas, and constipation.
Right.
We're talking about a wide range of health issues that can be linked to an unhealthy gut.
So it's not just about tummy troubles.
No.
What are some examples of these, surprising connections?
Well, for starters, an imbalanced gut microbiome has been linked to metabolic issues,
Okay.
like obesity, insulin resistance,
You're right.
and even type 2 diabetes.
Wow.
It's like your gut is sending mixed signals to your metabolism, making it harder for your body to regulate blood sugar levels.
So our gut health can actually influence our risk for serious metabolic conditions. That's incredible. What else is on the list?
Then you have autoimmune diseases,
Okay.
like rheumatoid arthritis and lupus,
Right.
where a leaky gut can actually trigger the immune system to attack its own tissues.
Oh, wow.
It's like your gut is sending out false alarms,
Okay.
causing your immune system to go haywire.
Wait, a leaky gut can actually contribute to autoimmune problems? That's terrifying. What exactly is a leaky gut anyway?
Think of your gut lining as a tightly woven net.
Okay.
When it's healthy, it allows nutrients to pass through
Right.
while keeping harmful substances out.
Right.
But when that gut lining becomes damaged,
Yeah.
it's like holes start appearing in that net, allowing things like undigested food particles, bacteria, and toxins to leak into your bloodstream.
So just like our gut is springing leaks and causing chaos throughout our body. No wonder it can lead to so many problems. What other surprising connections have researchers discovered?
Well, believe it or not,
Yeah.
there's a strong link between gut health and mental health conditions like depression and anxiety. Remember that gut-brain connection we talked about earlier?
Yeah.
Well, it turns out it's a two-way street.
So our gut can actually influence our mood and our mental well-being? That's fascinating. How does that work?
Well, those gut bacteria we've been talking about,
Yeah.
they actually produce neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine,
Okay.
which play a huge role in regulating mood, sleep, and even motivation.
Right.
So when your gut microbiome is out of whack,
Yeah.
it can disrupt the production of these neurotransmitters, potentially contributing to mood swings, anxiety, and even depression.
So basically, a happy gut equals a happy mind. That's pretty amazing. What other surprising connections are there?
Well, we're also learning that gut health can affect our skin health. Skin conditions like eczema, acne, and psoriasis have been linked to gut imbalances.
Oh, really?
It's like your gut is sending out distress signals that manifest on your skin.
Wow. It's incredible how interconnected everything is.
It is.
So if we're experiencing any of these issues, it's worth considering that our gut might be playing a role.
Absolutely. And the good news is that we have the power to make positive changes to improve our gut health. We're not stuck with the gut we're born with.
Right.
We can actively nurture and support it through lifestyle choices.
Okay, so let's ditch the doom and gloom and focus on the positive.
Let's do it.
What are some simple, actionable steps we can take to make our gut happy and healthy? I'm ready to give my gut a makeover.
All right, let's dive into the gut-friendly toolbox. First and foremost, let's talk about food.
Okay.
It's all about nourishing your gut with the right ingredients. Think of it like creating a delicious and nutritious feast for those trillions of little gut bacteria.
So what's on the menu for a happy gut? Fill me up with some gut-friendly food wisdom.
Well, imagine your plate is a rainbow, bursting with colorful fruits, vegetables, and whole grains.
Okay.
These are the superstars of gut health, packed with fiber, prebiotics, and all sorts of nutrients that your good gut bacteria love to feast on.
So we're talking about loading up on leafy greens, vibrant berries, crunchy veggies, and hearty whole grains.
Yes.
Basically ditching the beige and embracing all the colors of the rainbow.
Exactly. And don't forget about fermented foods like yogurt, kimchi, and sauerkraut.
Right.
They're like little probiotic powerhouses, teeming with beneficial bacteria that can help replenish your gut microbiome.
Probiotics on the plate. I love it. It's like giving our gut a direct dose of those good guys. It's funny how something as simple as changing what we eat can have such a profound impact on our gut health.
It's truly amazing. And speaking of simple changes, let's not underestimate the power of hydration.
Right.
Drinking plenty of water throughout the day is like giving your gut a refreshing bath,
Okay.
helping to keep everything moving smoothly and flushing out toxins.
So water, it's not just for quenching our thirst, it's also essential for a happy gut. I guess that sugary soda habit might need a little rethinking.
Definitely. And remember we talked about how stress can wreak havoc on our gut?
Yeah.
Well, finding healthy ways to manage stress is crucial for maintaining a balanced gut microbiome.
So we need to find our zen, whether it's through yoga, meditation, deep breathing,
Yeah.
or spending time in nature.
Exactly.
It's all about calming those stress hormones and giving our gut a break.
Exactly. And finally, let's not forget about the importance of quality sleep.
Right.
When you're sleep deprived, it's like your whole body, including your gut, is running on fumes.
Yeah.
Aim for 7 to 9 hours of restful sleep each night to give your gut a chance to recharge and repair.
So, good sleep hygiene. It's not just about feeling refreshed and alert. It's also about giving our gut the downtime it needs to thrive. I'm starting to see a pattern here. It seems like all these healthy habits we already know are good for us are also amazing for our gut.
You're absolutely right. It's all about creating a lifestyle that supports overall well-being.
Right.
And a healthy gut is a key piece of that puzzle.
So it's not about drastic overhauls or restrictive diets. It's about making small, sustainable changes that add up to a big difference for our gut health.
Exactly. It's like building a house brick by brick.
Okay.
Each healthy choice you make is another brick in the foundation of a thriving gut and a thriving you.
I love that analogy. It's so empowering to realize that we have the power to shape our own gut destiny. We're not just victims of our genes or our circumstances. We can actively make choices that support a healthy gut and, in turn, a healthier, happier life.
Absolutely. And the more we learn about the gut, the more we realize just how much potential it holds for improving our overall well-being.
It's like we're just scratching the surface of this incredible organ, and the future of gut health research is incredibly exciting.
Definitely. As scientists continue to unravel the mysteries of the gut, we're likely to discover even more ways to optimize its function and harness its power for preventing and even treating diseases.
So it's a journey of discovery, and we're all in this together. Now, before we wrap up, I want to circle back to something we touched on earlier, the idea of working with a health coach.
Yeah.
If you had the opportunity to get personalized guidance on your gut health journey, what's one specific area you'd want to focus on?
Would it be fine-tuning your diet?
Yeah.
Creating a personalized stress management plan? Or perhaps exploring the world of probiotics and prebiotics to find the perfect combination for your gut?
The possibilities are endless. It's all about identifying your unique needs and finding what works best for you. And remember, you're not alone in this journey. There's a wealth of information and support available, whether it's from healthcare professionals, online communities, or even just connecting with friends and family who are also passionate about gut health.
It's all about creating a network of support and encouragement to help you stay motivated and inspired on your gut health adventure.
Exactly. So keep learning, keep experimenting, and most importantly, keep listening to your gut.
Yeah.
It's your inner compass guiding you towards a healthier, happier you.
And as we wrap up this deep dive, I want to leave you with one final thought-provoking question inspired by the article we discussed today. The author, Dawud Osborne, emphasizes the importance of listening to your body's signals and trusting your intuition.
Right.
So here's a question.
Okay.
What's one small whisper your gut is sending you right now you've been ignoring?
Maybe it's a craving for more veggies, a nudge to get moving, or a reminder to slow down and breathe.
Yeah.
Take a moment to tune in and listen to what your gut is trying to tell you. It might just hold the key to unlocking a whole new level of well-being.
And on that note, I think it's time to wrap up this deep dive into the fascinating world of the gut. But remember, the conversation doesn't end here.
We'd love to hear your thoughts, questions, and experiences, so feel free to connect with us on social media. And let's keep exploring the amazing world of gut health together.
Because when your gut is happy, you're happy. And that's a recipe for a truly fulfilling life.
Couldn't have said it better. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the amazing world of gut health. Until next time, keep exploring and keep those brains firing.